Fucking hell, sound speed. Your goddamn, like, stupid cat OC bullshit has gone on far enough.
I sent mine, by the way.
No, you know what? No, we're done with the fucking cats.
No, not yet.
But not yet. We have to see yours, Duhad.
I didn't make one because my computer crashed. Remember?
Oh, now I do.
Anyway, let's do this. We have like 2 chapters to get through, and it's almost midnight.
For you.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I get our star, then we can start.
Alright.
We can
Star.
start.
I'll let the thing finish loading, and we'll show it off to the lovely people at home.
Can you have this be the title cover for the?
No,
Living the Dream?
no, but we'll make this like the intro. This will be the intro video. Like we'll have a little bit at the start where we show off the stupid warrior cat bullshit. Which, to explain to the people at home, me and Soundspeed showed me something that Lightning Rabbit had showed him a while ago.
Which was
warrior cats, and the two of us went through and like looked at everything on the official website. Down to like all the individual characters, their family lines, their clans, their everything. And then we started joking that like we'd be like the master apprentice cat people thing, and that led to AR showing us a OC cat creator.
Isometric ponies?
What?
Isometric ponies?
Isometric ponies?
Oh yeah.
No, isometric.
Yeah,
No,
isometric.
Like mech robots?
Yeah. Well, no, not really. Isometric. Yeah.
So it's not isometric, but it's isometric, but it's
Yeah, that
not
was
referring to
the
robots.
intention.
Like, whatever. Fuck it.
Hey, you're an ass! You notched both your ears. That was
Yep.
supposed to be special. I was supposed to be unique.
Cabral.
No, you did 1 ear. See, I did 2 ears. Plus, I had the leopard spots on my tails. Therefore, our star, because those are representatives of stars in the galaxies.
Again, you are such a 15-year-old. You are so fucking 15. Oh my god. Anyway.
I like my red collar.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, what do you want a collar for?
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
have house
a rebel.
pet, kitty pet, kitten pet, pet kitten, whatever.
Bacon.
Anyway.
Wants to be a cat.
Cough, clear throat. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read!
Let's read.
Living the Dream. I'm your host, Duhad. Join me as always is Soundspeed.
Hello.
And Cabral.
Hello.
And still without the Lightning Rabbit.
He's hiding.
Goodbye.
So soon.
Anyway. We return to Living the Dream, Chapter 16, Royal Crash.
Okay, I got my pills ready.
What the hell?
Right here. Wait, what?
I now have a headache. I hate Christmas shopping. Too many people and too many lines. I spent 5 hours looking for a gift for my fiance.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh wait,
No,
isn't that
Shit.
Isn't that what's her face on the like YouTube? Was he the one we found that?
No,
he's like,
no,
No, that was
those-
Ace Attorney fan.
That was Ace
Yeah.
Attorney fan. You're right. Never
No,
mind
no,
that.
I know, I've seen pictures of this guy. He's like 15. Like, he's not... There's no way he has a fiance.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have a fiance. He probably doesn't even have he doesn't even have a job.
No, I bet he's...
Which means he would have absolutely no money to spend or time to spend looking for a gift. He probably doesn't even know how to drive yet.
I'm guessing he, like, went to the mall and, like, bought, like, a couple of, like, packs of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards for his friends. He's like, God, I hate Christmas shopping. I mean, like, I was out buying gifts for my fiance because, I mean, I'm so good to her. I spent 5 whole hours wandering the malls trying to find the perfect gift for my special someone.
Either way.
Anyway,
Alright, hold
But
on.
enough about my personal life.
But enough about my personal life. Ooh, in just a second, I need to send the thing real quick, and then we can start again.
Ending things to around the
technical
world.
difficulties.
I've been reached.
Okay. Continuing swiftly onward. But enough of my personal life. This chapter was a pain to write with a headache, but I did it.
We're gonna have
I'm a
a
martyr.
Thank God. Thank God. So please enjoy Chapter 16.
I will enjoy the story, this
I'm
chapter
gonna-
better knowing that he was suffering as much as we were.
I'm gonna
Greg
hate just
sat up in bed, resting from his long night of partying. His head was spinning, probably because of all the blunts he had smoked at the party and before going to bed.
How many blunts did he create?
How many did he not?
Yeah, a lot
I guess.
is the answer.
Like, a good question is, like, how much does he not have? Also, is Cabral caught up on the events of the last chapter?
15? I know a party happened and the puppy went and did blah 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 with another puppy.
you aren't. No, there was the evil sound speed attacked the party and
Oh, I missed that one, yeah.
And then Greg beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
continuing swiftly onward. He shook his head and looked down at the end of the bed where Weedy lay. His cloths were still on, but wrinkled.
His poor fiance.
Greg laughed, causing Weedy to wake. Greg slide out of bed and stretch. Greg slide! Greg smash!
Greg did not use proper grammar. Man, Weedy, last night was fun. We smoked, partied, we got laid.
At 6 months old.
And best of all, even better than the sex was the killing.
Like 2 weeks.
That was we smoked, partied. You got laid, dog. That's a dog he's talking to. And best of all, I kicked a pony's ass.
That's how it's done.
Sounds like a pretty average party to me.
Yeah.
Weedy nodded. Greg stumbled over to his saddlebag, which was on his desk, and pulled out 2 blunts. Early morning blunt? It's like a cigarette, but like
wake up in the morning
blunt.
to another blunt.
It's like I can't live without blunts. I have to constantly be buzzed.
As I said before, he's a chain weed smoker.
Yeah, that's.
God, one for you and one for me.
He said as he put on in Weedy's mouth and one in his. Greg opened his door and walked downstairs, followed by Weedy. I don't know how he did it, but I'm pretty sure he somehow got himself addicted to marijuana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good for him. Anyway, upon arriving downstairs, they say Lance.
Yeah, they say Lance.
They say Lance.
Lance!
Lance! Passed out on the couch, his dog laying on the floor next to him. Greg looked down at Weedy.
Looks like he came back from Twilight's last night.
He looked at Lance's face, which had still cuts and small bruises on it.
Damn. That guy really did a number on him. Good thing I was there, huh, Weedy?
Weedy barked happily. Greg nodded, smiling.
Goddamn right, bro. He owes me. Yep. He would have been screwed without me.
Greg walked over to the stairs and looked back up them.
I wonder who that purple pony was, the one that was here when we got back. Dave said he was a brownie, but...
I can't wait. New character?
I love new characters.
No, I think that's like Zane.
Oh my gosh, no, it's a new...
Is it Zane or is it somebody else?
No, it's someone else.
No, because
you'll find out in about 6 sentences. Okay. Not even.
Weedy shrugged. Greg turned and walked over to the door.
Well, god damn it. Come on, Weedy, let's go to Ponyville. I want to check a few things, if you know what I mean.
I want to go look for more blunts, because blunts are funny.
They're on trees, you know.
They headed out the door and began the long walk to Ponyville. Yes, Nelson Mandela's new book, Long Walk to Ponyville.
Yes. Oh, here's a new character.
Yeah, god damn.
Written posthumously through the power of marijuana. Purple Blaze. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You might as well just call him fucking Purple Haze if he's hanging out with Greg.
Well, he's hanging out with Dave, the pornographer.
No, he's hanging out with Dave.
Yeah, never mind.
Dave's the photographer, yeah.
Walked out of David's room. He had met David a few days ago at the music store in Canterlot. Apparently, David is teaching his dog to be a musician, and Blaze just had to see that. Purple Blaze was a purple Pegasus. Oh, I never would have guessed.
With deep purple eyes.
With deep yellow eyes. His mane and tail was both blonde.
Oh.
His real name was Peter, but who needs human names when you could have a pony name? Peter smiled. I like this. Like, who needs Peter? Anyway, I'm Peter.
Yeah.
Peter smiled to himself as he walked down the stairs. Now I'm just imagining fucking Peter Parker from Spider-Man.
Oh, fantastic.
He looked into the living room to see a Pegasus, who David said was Lance, laying on the couch asleep. A puppy on the ground next to him. That was the whole sentence. A puppy on the ground next to him.
Yeah.
You'd need to match a noun with the predicate.
Too late.
Subject with the predicate.
And the other one before that's a run-on sentence as it is, so.
Lance's face was covered in small cuts and bruises. Wow, I
What?
never heard that sentence before.
Yeah.
His goggles' red lens was the one red lens. His goggles' red lens was also creaked on the right side. Creaked?
Clubs.
Yeah, it was creaked. Also, wait, hold on a second. His goggles are red and he has red eyes.
Yes.
He needs WD-40 because they keep creaking when they open.
Yeah.
What happened to him? He walked over and examined Lance, a small smile creeping on his face.
Why?
This opportunity is too good to pass up. And then date rape happens.
And then more rape happens to Lance.
Peter walked into the kitchen and picked up a few items. A
Oh.
cucumber, some lubricant. He walked back into the room and smiled to himself. Time for a little prank.
God damn, I'm seriously imagining this guy is like Peter Griffin the pony now. Oh god. Oh god, no!
Oh, no.
Ironclad.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
Ironclad sat back, looking at his finished piece of work, a piece of armor for the Royal Guards. He was a human, but not like the rest of them here. Okay, hold on a second. Can I just interject and say, didn't like a while ago they say there'd only be like 3 bronies in Ponyville?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The fuck happened to that?
I don't know.
Apparently,
No one knows.
Celestia is a
Wait till you
liar.
read this sentence, though.
He died a few years before the Rapture. Okay. He died a few years before the Rapture, but was given the choice to choose a world to live in since he was murdered.
Oh, fantastic.
Murdered by his own father
Oh,
at the
fantastic.
age of 20. Something he doesn't like to think about. Yeah, cut down on your prime by your father at the age of 20.
Yep.
Happens to everyone.
Happens to everyone. Hey, wait, I'm 20.
Well, Cabral, sorry. It's hard to say. The Rapture is going to
Not
be in a few years, and
I guess
you
I'll go
die.
fix Ponyville then.
Have fun, Ironclad. He arrived in Equestria, and after a while was allowed to join the royal staff. He joined the Lunar Sentinel, the part of the guard that protected Princess Luna.
Oh, I thought that was like a newspaper delivery place.
Welcome, Lunar Sentinel! Fresh all the printing press, new scandal, God's retarded. Anyway. But he could only be a blacksmith, which was okay with him as long as he could be close to the princess.
Oh,
Oh, you can only be
Oh,
a blacksmith instead of a guard.
Oh, dear
Because,
Lord.
you know, a blacksmith needs so much less training and ability than a guard.
Of course. His real name was Frederick, a Canadian.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
No, that's his name. He's Frederick, a Canadian.
That is his
So, like,
name.
he'll walk into a room and he'll be like, "Hey, my name's John. What's yours?" Frederick, a Canadian.
A.
Hey, I'm Frederick, a Canadian.
That's not even.
That's not even.
Okay.
That's like I'm trying to go for a mixture between Canadian and whatever Frederick is from.
German?
Scottish?
Yoo-hoo, big summer blood.
Yeah.
Fix him a blowout.
Hey.
His life before Equestria was the worst. Hated by his own father,
I couldn't tell.
then killed him for no reason, really.
Yeah, my dad killed me. Oh, God, that's so horrible. Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as the fact that my father always hated me.
My father always hated me. I
I
never would have imagined.
had a dog.
Let's see. After a few weeks of work, he was allowed to join the Royal
It's after
Guard.
he died is the next line.
Wait.
Yeah.
After he died and was brought here, he was quickly picked up by the Royal Guard. After a few weeks of work, was allowed to join the Royal Guard.
What? They just retconned their own backstory.
Well, shit. I don't know what to believe anymore.
As the leader of the blacksmith.
As the leader of the blacksmith. There's a singular blacksmith that answers to him.
Yes.
No. The leader of the blacksmith means that it's just him. It's like, congratulations, Frederick. You are now in charge of yourself. You may give yourself any order you so desire.
Yeah, fantastic.
Frederick was a brown unicorn with a black and light gray mane and tail. His eyes was the color of sand, a very settling color.
Yes, a very settling color to his eyes.
Huh? Ah, yes, I looked into his eyes and I felt like I was on the frontier again, setting up a new home.
Settling
I
down
don't know,
to the Arabian desert.
I'm just imagining like the romantic novel about this is like I looked into his eyes and realized this was a man I could settle for.
Frederick was
alright.
what we all know as good enough.
Uh,
He
I
always
love-
wore a vest with plenty of pockets on it. Oh, he's a loser too.
Yeah.
God.
His cutie mark was an anvil with a hammer hitting it.
No
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
back to work.
I love that though. I like how you took a sentence to tell us he has a vest with a lot of pockets on it, and he has a cutie mark with an anvil and a hammer.
Anyway, back to work apparently, says the narrator.
Back to work, eh?
Okay.
Anyway, let's see.
Whipped.
Well, back to work.
Yeah, right.
He whipped the sweat off his face. He whipped it. Whoosh! Don't sweat, you dirty whore.
I wonder how many sound effects he had in this chapter.
Yeah, 190. Like Johnny Test all over again. He pulled a sheet of searing hot metal out of the fire, presumably with his teeth,
Yep.
and placed it on his anvil. He began to hammer and shape the metal into a breastplate. After several minutes, he stopped hammering and put the breastplate in a tub of water.
Wow.
Smoke rose from the cooling metal.
I don't
This
know
is
what
boring as shit.
I'm really actually kind of like, I know a blacksmith in real life. Like, one of my best friends is a blacksmith, and I'm not sure whether I'm more impressed by the fact that he knows so little about blacksmithing that like he's like, oh yeah, you can take a piece of metal and turn it into a breastplate like within a couple of minutes.
I was
or the
gonna
fact
say,
that
yeah,
he knows
that was
enough
really
about blacksmithing to actually realize that you need to dunk like the heated metal in water after you're done like forging. It's like, how do you know so like how do you have a basic knowledge of blacksmithing and yet so little knowledge of it?
No. See, how do you have a basic knowledge of blacksmithing and little knowledge of everything else?
I think it's just he generally has little knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a fiance.
Yeah, I buy it. Anyway, he pulled it out and placed it on the table with the rest of today's work.
Oh.
Now, it's the painter's job to paint.
Paint.
You walk up to your, like, passive-aggressive, like, super depressed friend. Hey, man, what's your new job? Oh, I'm a painter.
You mean a
I
painter?
paint.
A decorator, interior design.
Oh,
I don't
God.
paint. I paint.
Right.
Anyway.
Now
He
it's the painter.
smiled to himself. He smiled to himself and turned for the door. Time to get back to his room and rest. Before he reached the door, it opened.
Oh.
What now? Princess Luna walked in and surveyed the room.
It's like, what up? I got
Yep,
a big
it's
cock.
nasty in here.
Let's get to the other scene with the princess who also almost raped Lance.
Got some shit from the thrift shop.
Why is everyone trying to rape Lance? I don't.
She's only got $20 in her pocket.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Dear.
Frederick, oh god, I seriously thought it said dropped to his knee and bowels. Frederick had dropped to his knee and bowed. Why was she here?
God.
Frederick. Ever since he arrived here, the palace has developed a crush on the princess. More than a crush. Something he couldn't explain.
Yeah, no.
It was a crush.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Ironclad. Oh, what?
yeah, you're up, Carol.
Well, yeah, no, I'm ponies that are not male. Actually,
Yeah, you're
that
all
aren't
ponies.
humans. Yeah, I'm all ponies. I am the ponies.
I am the
Ironclad, I need you to do something for me.
Frederick stood up.
Yeah, princess?
I need you to accompany me to Ponyville in a few days.
He looked at her confused.
Well, what's that?
Oh my god, no! No! You just pulled the Canadian A!
God.
Why
Why?
can't you use the real Gertie?
Yeah, why did you use the rail, Gordy?
She smiled.
Yes, but Princess Celestia told me to take you instead, eh? But I don't know why.
Yeah, that's racist, eh?
Frederick smiled.
Canadians aren't a race.
It would be my pleasure, princess.
She nodded.
Then, be ready in 2 days. By my chariot.
Oh, I will, princess.
I'll be there with all the maple syrup you can eat.
Oh, yeah.
She turned. Frederick smiled. Now he was a lumberjack and a lover. Jack.
Oh, the life of a Canadian. That sounds like a song could break out right here.
That's one of the things he likes about her. Always on the move and never into conversations. I sure do like a woman who never speaks to me.
Yeah, don't we all?
He headed out of the workshop and down the hall to his room.
Bum. I'm a lumberjack cat.
I'm okay. Anyway. Alright, dun, dun.
I sat up quickly. What is that on my face?
Oh,
Ew!
shit. Sounds like you were right.
I held a hoof to my face and felt something, but it wouldn't come off. Well, you're supposed to dry it off like the minute you... Okay. What the hell? It feels stiff. I looked over to the mirror beside the couch. I began to laugh at what I saw. Semen! Lots and lots of semen!
Oh, it's so crusty.
Crusty war paint.
The clown's mask had been painted on my face. Who did this? It kind of creeps my out, but it's also funny.
It's also funny. See, if I woke up with a clown making my face, that'd scare the hell out of me. I wouldn't be laughing.
I stood up and a note fell to the floor, presumably out of my face.
Yeah.
I picked it up and read it.
Hope you like clowns. Love your official prankster, Purple Blaze, a.k.a. Peter.
I smiled.
Looks like there's another brony. A prankster, too.
I looked around.
I hate clowns. Who am I talking to? Ugh.
My dog jumped up and ran over to me. It jumped up on my right front leg. Oh, I thought it said it humped right up on my front leg.
Yep.
Oof. I smiled at him.
Oh, there you are. I thought I'd lost you last night. Decided to come back, I see. Whatever.
What? He never left. You just walked over him.
Yeah.
God, I hope having kids is nothing like you. God, I hate you. I wish you were never born.
Well, they said raising a dog is like raising a child.
Well, he nodded. I looked at him confused.
Here, can you understand me? Sorry.
He nodded again. I smiled.
Well, I'll be damned. That must be why Greg keeps talking to his dog.
Greg's high all the time. You shouldn't, never mind.
The pup shrugged up at me. He was a brown dog with a wide spot on his side and on his face. Literally just like Winona.
Kinda cute if you ask me.
Kinda cute if you ask me. Like Winona. You think she's still single?
Probably.
I haven't even named him yet. What should I name him?
What can you do?
What should I name him? What can you do? Also, I should mention, Louis has not been seen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they should get rid of Louis. It's like, who gives a shit? Like, a man never fucks and
Louis
tells,
got ran
but
over
everybody found out anyway.
We got ran over by a cart on the road.
I hope so.
He smiled.
Poor Louis.
Oh god, this is bad.
He smiled and walked over to a book I had left out. Medieval Equestria. What can you do? I can do medieval.
Alright
know
then.
medieval history.
He opened it and began to read through it. What the hell? He can read?
You can talk? You can read? You can really read that?
He looked up and nodded.
I can't read that.
Damn dog is just like me in every way, it looks like. He can read. I can sort of read.
Well, this is defining
He can
characteristic.
He can
talk.
understand conversations. He'll probably get raped just like I was too.
I'm starting to think Louis planned this all. Fucking troll. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Calm down, Gyro. Shit.
I thought you were saying that. I didn't realize the story said it.
No. I laughed at myself.
Fuck you, Louis. I have a name for you. How about Einstein?
He shook his head. Damn, that would be a good name for a dog. Give me your Einstein. Give me little Einstein.
It's gonna be like the Back to the Future all over again if he does that.
Smooth move, Einstein.
I'm gonna name you X-Lax.
Oh, God.
He
Ow.
shook his head. Okay. Ow, better one. Ow, better one.
Okay. Then how about
someone like just
Vince?
reached through and hit Gyrocon, and his like narration was like, "Ow."
Oh,
I
fantastic.
like calling you Vince. We can go down to the club and hit on all the hot bebs.
He shook his head again. I gave up.
Fine, choose your own name. God.
I tried twice. Don't you understand? He smiled and walked upstairs. Where is he going?
Upstairs,
Where do
you
you
idiot.
think he's going?
To abandon you. You
Then
realize.
he came downstairs with a notebook. I looked the notebook over, instantly seeing that it was mine. The one I used to write down details about my favorite world war... Wait, hold on.
Favorite war.
My favorite war. World War II. So, Gyrocon just walks around and sometimes he's like, damn, I need to write down details about World War II.
God,
Also,
I fucking love Hitler.
I should say, insistently. I don't know, it's just insistently seeing that it was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, insistently seeing that it was mine.
Yeah, it's just, I don't... Alright then.
Why'd you bring me this?
Gosh.
He dropped it and flipped through the pages with his paws. He stopped at a page and pointed at a word with his paw.
How did you?
I looked over and smiled.
So you want your name to be Winston Churchill? Oh God, I wish Lightning Rabbit was here. He would be so sad.
So this dog is Lightning Rabbit.
Yep.
I think sounds he's doing crunches.
He's in pain. Well, he's apparently dead. Oh
Not
shit.
again.
Uh,
Just give him a second. Come back. And by a second, I mean like a minute.
yeah, is he okay?
I think he muted his microphone. Or walked off. I heard. There he is.
Right.
Dude, not even kidding. The second he named his dog Winston Churchill, it started to rain outside.
Oh God. Wow.
Can you hear it? It just started raining.
That's not foreboding.
Oh my God, dude! I was just saying, like, Lightning Rabbit will be so sad when he hears about this, and it started raining. Like, Lightning Rabbit is bringing England to you to show his displeasure at this name.
There's a single crack of lightning in the sky in the shape of a
So
bunny.
you can say that you insistently saw that it was raining.
Dude, this is so weird.
Oh my God.
I'm terrified now.
I know. God is a bro, and he likes Garicon. He's not happy with us right now.
Duhad.
Oh, jeez. He shook his head and covered Winston. By the way, I think it's pertinent to note that like every Skype quote I've ever used for like the past 15 years has been from Winston Churchill.
Cody.
Yeah. Yeah. Churchill?
He nodded and smiled. I laughed.
All right, Churchill is then.
I sure do love World War II, all those dead Jews.
We hate you too,
Anyway.
Gyro.
Fuck you too, Gyro. Anyway, he wagged his tail and looked up at me.
What?
He walked over to my saddlebag and pulled out a notebook. I ran over to him and stopped him.
Oh, no, you don't. That is not for reading. It's my journal of everything me and Twilight have ever done together.
Must be written.
Why the hell was it in David's bag? Oh, David!
God damn it, his wall!
He
David.
smirked and grabbed my notebook in his teeth and dashed up the stairs. Shit! I ran after him. After I reached the door he had ran into, I stopped.
What?
Churchill was already reading it with one paw, and the other paw was doing things that we will just skip over.
I love that though. He ran into a door and stopped to read after he hit the door.
Oh, fuck. It's just like I got this far, might as well just...
Yeah.
He looked up and nodded. Oh, wait, no, I sighed.
Fine. You can't tell anyone anyway. Just don't get any ideas about my girlfriend. I know how you dogs are. Not right.
Fucking Louis. Runs in the family. He looked up and nodded. I laughed. He was going to see a few things in there that he would wish he had never seen. Wait, so does he fucking draw pictures of it too?
You'd be great. Like he can't even read
No,
like
I just love
Garakon's handwriting.
I love this. Even Gyrocon's just going like, yeah, readers, those of you who read those chapters, you've seen something you wish you hadn't.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Is the rain fitting with this?
Yeah, it makes me sad. It's just...
God. It's like rain.
Wait, why is it raining in Texas?
I don't know. That's what makes it scarier.
Yeah.
You know what was also scary when we read Ace Attorney's story, and it ended like the day after or whatever when he died.
Oh, Lord.
Oh god, no, it was the exact day we read it.
You're right. It was the exact day.
Oh, that's creepy as shit, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
we read a
'cause,
story and
the-
like...
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
I think Lightning Rabbit told me this one, but explain for the fans because they've just heard that whole exchange and need to know now.
Well, Cabral and I were reading Ace Attorney fan stories, and we read a story called, like, My Little Punch-Out, and we got to the very end, and keep in mind, this was written in, like, March of, like, 2012 or something, like a completely random date and time.
Yeah.
And we were reading this on November 10th, 2013,
That was 20.
and... I don't know. Yeah, it was probably... Yeah, I think it was the 20th. I don't know. It was one of the two. It was whatever date was at the very end. But, like, it pans to the guy's fucking... gravestone, and it's like, rest in peace, Little Mac. Wins 75, losses 0. Died November 20th, 2013. And we just both looked like, and I kind of mentioned like, oh man, that's really close to, oh my god.
Yeah, like, that's some creep shit, dude.
That
It
was
scared the hell out of us. It was one of the best experiences.
that was great. That was our first Ace Attorney fan story we ever read.
Oh god.
It's
Anyway,
very high.
speaking of the terrible fanfictions, though.
Let's continue.
The sound of the
Alright.
drums.
I turned and walked over to David's room. The sound of a drum being hit could be heard inside. I knocked on the door.
David, you in there?
The door cracked open and David looked at me.
What's with your face?
I chuckled. Oh, he didn't even clean it off.
Oh shit, he's got... Yeah, just a prank, so what's up?
Just really angry, grumpy clown, like,
Yeah.
what happened to your
grumpy
face?
clown.
It was a prank. He laughed to himself.
Oh, nothing. Just teaching my dog to play the drums.
I smiled.
Really? What's his name? Leonardo. Nice name. Like Leonardo DiCaprio?
David laughed.
No, like Leonardo da Vinci.
I'm stupid.
Yes,
Thank
you are.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Round of applause.
At least he's
Round of
honest.
applause. Round of applause, guys. Come on.
Oh. Well, that sounds better.
He smiled.
Sure does. Now please go away. Leonardo needs to concentrate.
Not when you're playing the jumps.
And I reiterate, they predicted Equestria Girls too.
Oh, God.
I nodded.
Got it.
The door slammed shut in my face. Turn away and slam the door. Okay. I shrugged and turned to see Churchill in front of me, smirking.
Did you get to the first night with us together in bed?
He shook his head and kept smirking.
Second night?
Again, he shook his head.
The part where she's pregnant?
I like that. It's like the first time we fucked, the second time we fucked, or the aftermath of the second time we fucked. He nodded. I walked over and patted his head.
Good thing you can't talk or write, or else I'd have to make sure you couldn't. Or I'd be screwed.
Everyone knows, though.
Everyone knows everything, though. I mean,
God.
this
As
part.
I headed for the stairs, something strange happened.
Oh yes. Do you want me to voice El Perro Loco?
What the fuck?
No.
What?
No.
Holy shit
Why?
balls.
You've been talking the entire story. I've just
Yeah,
been
this is
sitting.
other guy here in the same.
Wait, no, that is the.
Wait, what's going on?
No,
Hello?
Hello.
What happened?
Fine.
The dog is talking.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
shit.
I asked.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Take care of the dog.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was wondering if you wanted me to be the
go
dog.
ahead,
or
yeah,
not.
be the dog. Be the dog. Go.
All right, hold on one second. That's darn it. That's what you think.
I turned, but no one was there. Just Churchill.
Who said that?
No response. Damn it! Someone heard me say that. I walked over to Churchill and looked around.
That was strange. Yikes, Scoob! That was strange, wasn't it, boy?
He looked up at me.
What is strange? Yoda. Me talking or your stupidity at not knowing it?
I
Whoa.
looked down, eyes wide. Whoa, Sass Master.
Whoa. What if, like, the dog was talking the whole time?
Like,
Did you just...
talk? Yes, I did.
It's like Phineas. Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh my god. How?
You tell me.
How do I even know how you can talk?
Wake up.
What?
Wake up, Lance.
Wake me up inside.
Wake me up inside.
Wake
Save
up,
me from
Lance,
this
and
selfish
tell the
fan
asses.
fiction.
Oh, do. Okay. My head was throbbing hard, much like like a brick had hit it at Mach 2 speed.
Oh, is it? We
Most
went
of
all
the
the way
time
back
I slammed
first
into the ground at Mach 2 speed. Don't you remember when that happened?
Yeah, we're back there.
I opened my eyes, vision blurred. Everything began to slowly come into focus. David stood in front of me, a look of concern on his face. I shook my head and held a hoof to it.
What the? I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to slam the door into your face.
What?
What do you mean? When I slammed the door, your head was in the way. I came out to see you passed out on the floor. I'm
So
sorry,
he slams
dude.
him in the fucking head, gives him a concussion, just leaves him out there for like God knows how many hours. It's like, oh shit, sorry, man.
Just like last time.
Oh shit, Leonardo. I think Lance is dead. Quick, we gotta eat the body.
I waved him off, a smile on my face.
Don't worry about it, dude. I've had worse.
He grinned.
Yes, you have.
Didn't you inadvertently kill me once?
No, it was Greg.
Oh, you're right. I stood up shakily. Damn, I was gonna need to stop getting hit in the head or on my...
He's getting up shakily after this, but after he hits the ground at Mach 2 speeds, he's fine.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm gonna lie down. Alright, man. Sorry about that. It's okay. I'll live.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately.
I said as I made my way to my room. I walked in and collapsed on the bed, head pounding. Churchill jumped up on the bed and laid next to me. I looked over at him.
You can talk. Sorry, you can't talk, right?
And Winston Churchill says, "No."
No, I can't.
He looked at me strangely and shook his head. I smiled.
Good.
Nobody has to hear what you fucking want to say, douche.
I want to fucking know.
I rolled over and put a pillow over my head.
And
Churchill
suffocated myself.
climbed over me and curled up by my side. I like this dog already, I thought as I slowly relaxed. So how did I do?
No, terrible.
Also, Winston Churchill was the
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give you a history lesson for the whole 0 people that don't know who Winston Churchill is.
Yep.
He was also known as the British Lion, but that has nothing to do with my story. Just a history lesson.
Thank
Remember to rape and rape.
Just like Luna and Rainbow Dash all
Guys,
over
I got a little bit of thing I need to tell you.
Okay.
What's that?
So I was looking at that chapter and going like, man, this chapter is way longer than the chapter 15 I remembered looking at before we started. And I think I found a reason for that.
Why?
What?
That was chapter 16.
Yeah, we just read chapter 16.
Yeah, we were supposed to read chapter 15.
That's what I thought!
We skipped a chapter.
You know what? That's fine. I'll survive.
No, we've already done this one.
No, sorry, wait, is this Party Crash? No, wait, hold on. No, that was chapter 17. We read chapter 17, No, wait, hold on.
No, we just read 16.
Oh,
no,
shit,
we're
you're right.
fine.
No, never mind. No, I'm crazy. Never mind. Oh, thank
You
God.
are crazy.
Oh my
Fuck
God,
you.
I was like, shit.
I think Gyrocon's getting to you.
Okay, yeah, sorry. 17 is the one I was thinking was super short. Like, 17 is...
By the way, it's 9:11 p.m. for me.
Yeah, no, I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
do
Yeah, next week, that was actually a longer chapter than I thought it was going to be, so that's fine. We'll stick with that. Again, it's actually currently, like, midnight for us because we had to wait for Cabral to get off work, so, like, if you guys are like, I thought you said we were going to do a double chapter this week. We're not going to because it is after midnight on, like, a work night, and, yeah. We'll make it up to you, promise. It's like, you got 40 minutes. Be happy. We'll see you next week with more good stuff.
Bye-bye.
Stuff.
See you guys next time.